There's a good verse in the Bible that says, worry about today, for tomorrow has enough trouble of its own. So we're just taking it really like every coach would tell you, get as good as we can with the ways that we can and prepare and be hopeful. You know, really being hopeful for what could be. And then, you know, we did, like the other day, we did a really cool team activity, or powerful. We went to the memorial for enslaved laborers that they put up, and all of us have been there a couple times, but we had a guide. We were social distance and did it in groups, so we did all that stuff. But we had a guide really go into detail and share the story of what went behind it. You know, be as business-like with fun in practices, and that's really all you can do. And then try to do a little bit of those other things, because there are some, it's really different for their interaction and their experience. But I repeat, it beats the alternative. Like I've always said, most of our first years, they have shown some really good flashes. Like you see the talent, the ability, things they do well, and then of course you see at times where, you know, the physicality, just the intensity, and just some of the lack of experience they have. Some in our system and some just playing against, you know, this kind of competition. Those things do show up, but I'm excited about them. There's opportunities there. Not everyone can play, but I think, you know, we're going to need something, and that remains to be seen, and it'll evolve through the year. And I think it was Coach Bray at Notre Dame talked, you know, he said this is a year, he's saying, you know, all hands on deck, because you just don't know if you're gonna have a full group or who's gonna be out there or not. I mean, I think there's some things that we are different at this year, and some areas we were terrific last year and lost. The biggest losses, as you said, let's just start from a defensive standpoint. You know, Momedy could control a game with shot blocking, quickness, guarding multiple positions, and cover up a lot of mistakes, and Braxton too. And those guys could really get on the glass, offensive and defensive. Those are big losses. I can see we don't have replacements for them, but we're going to have to do it collectively, and certain guys are going to have to step up. Sam has the ability to play some 4, perhaps some 3. You know, with Jay, you can space the floor on offense with some shooting and let some of your perimeter guys touch the paint. So there's some advantages to this year's team and differences. You know, last year could win because of their defense. We struggled a lot offensively, didn't shoot it great. But we won games just because we were so tough defensively. They have not shown me up to this point that we can win games with our defense yet, and trust me, that's a point of emphasis. But at times they show some great spacing and the opportunity to knock down shots and score in a variety of ways. So again, it's just adjusting and, you know, evolving, and we have some more interchangeable parts, I'd say, this year. You got to have we always say, blue collar, not blue blood. This is blue collar in terms of how we got to play, but we want the chip on your shoulder mentality, because this group has not proved it or shown it, and that's what we're trying to get towards, and just be the best we can be without saying we're the defending champs. I mean, sure, in some ways, but that'll last you about this long, and then it's gone. You got to show up and play.